Yo, today's video, I am joined with a special guest. Nah, it's my sister. Don't get any disgusting ideas. Anyway, pretty much today.
Why did you have to say that? You should have kept that in. That's so disgusting.
Today's video.
Yeah, anyways.
Alright, today's video, we are talking
Wait,
about.
you keep that in?
Yep. Today's video, we're going to talk about a serious topic, so let me actually try my best to stop laughing because pretty much it's the LGBT video. And within the comments, the war zone, that is the comment section, some people are chatting about, oh, you don't care about military month, you just use it as an excuse to bash gay people. And I was like, to be fair to that guy, like, I don't really do much to support military month, I just use it as a statistic. But one thing I do care a lot about is black history, and someone raised the point about, oh yeah, if someone didn't want to be in a lesson about black history, then you wouldn't have the same energy, like keep the same energy. I was like, actually, yeah, to be fair, I'll give you that. And instead of just sitting around moaning about it, I was like, now you know what, if schools don't want to teach me my own history, like we had a poem in English GCSE literature called Checking Out My History by John Agard. It's a fantastical poem, and it was pretty much, he's just explaining that he has to fill himself in on his own history, because when the British colonized his country, they just taught him British history. Like, he learns fictional English stories, but he doesn't learn about actual non-fiction wartime heroes of his own culture. So today's video,
that's actually good. Do you remember that?
Yeah, so today's video is about black history, and in particular a couple countries where I have friends from, and one country in particular that's a bit closer to my heart, but we'll get onto that in a bit. So
since schools don't want to teach us this, we will. First of all, with an estimated wealth of 40 billion, the richest...
No, you said it wrong.
What? 400. Oh, I can't read.
You can't read.
First of all, with an estimated wealth of 400 billion, the richest man of all time was an African. What? This is how you read it. Mansa Musa of Mali, richest of all time. This is cause... Why'd you put...
Just read.
This is because gold was at a very high demand and Mali had the most, naturally. Is that all you've written about Mali?
No, that's just an introduction. Okay. So, yeah, introduction. The richest man in history, not just the richest man of, like, current, because it's Jeff Bezos, and yeah, he's on like 170 billion. That's cute. That's cute. But Mansa Musa, 400 billion pounds. Because gold, like she attempted to say, was at an all-time high, and Mali had a lot of gold. And you know the song Mansa Musa by 410 AM Skender is based on him. And pretty much they're just chatting about how they want to be rich like him, because he's the richest of all time. But Nigeria, yeah, Nigeria, get it right. I'm not even from there, but I love Africa. And for all you Nigerians out there, I know for a fact none of you knew this, so I know you're waiting for me to stop waffling and explain something about your history. Between 500 BC, so before Jesus came, and 200 AD, so 200 years after Jesus died, the Nok civilization living in northern Nigeria thrived in the territory. They made life-size terracotta sculptures, which are among the earliest recognized figures in sub-Saharan Africa. Other cities further north, such as Katsina and Kano, I hope I'm saying that right, I'm not Nigerian, also have a history that dates to around 999 AD. During this era, the Kanem-Bornu Empire and the Hausa kingdoms flourished as trade points between West and North Africa. In the 10th century, the Igbo people of the Nri kingdom merged. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm trying.
Probably not.
The kingdom, however, lost its power to the British in 1911. The city of Nri, I know I'm not saying that right, is believed to be the cornerstone of Igbo culture. So any Nigerians out there, you can do research on this. I'm just giving you the foundations because school's not going to do it. And if you want to do any deeper research, just type in the Nri kingdom, since it's believed to be the cornerstone of Igbo culture. In the 12th and 14th centuries respectively, the Yoruba kingdoms of Ife and Oyo, I think I'm saying that right. Why are you laughing? In the southwest region of Nigeria.
Can I not do anything now? Just read.
in the southwest region of Nigeria attained prominence. The first evidence of human civilization at Ife's present-day location go way back to the 9th century. The 9th century, so like 800 AD. That's ridiculous. Whose main culture included bronze and terracotta sculptures. So that's some Nigerian history. Like, that is actually kind of fascinating. Like, they built sculptures, they had bronze.
I just realised.
What?
I think I'm the first person to be featured on your channel since you just started it.
You're not.
Oh. Oh yeah, Kieran.
This clown!
Oh yeah, Kieran. You
Yeah.
video of Kieran.
You know, I just realised.
Moving swiftly on.
You know, Ghana. Ghanaian history does not comprise of just Asamoah Gyan and that penalty miss. Tell them what Ghana's history is all about.
Ghana, not just Asamoah.
I fully put not just Asamoah Gyan.
By the end of the 16th century, most of the ethnic groups I can't read.
She can't read, she's subset A.
Constituting the modern Ghanaian population had settled in their present locations. Archaeological remains found in the coastal zone indicate that the area has been inhabited since the Bronze Age. But these societies, based on fishing in the extensive lagoons and rivers, have left very few traces.
Very few what? very.
Very few traces. Why have you written such weird words?
Did I write
Did you copy
it?
and paste the whole thing?
Anyway, just read.
Archaeological work also suggests that central Ghana, north of the forest zone, was inhabited as early as 3,000 to 4,000 years ago. These migrations resulted in doesn't make any sense. These migrations resulted in part
from the formation and disintegration
What does that even mean?
of a series of large states in the Western Sudan.
Strictly speaking, Ghana was the title of the king, but the Arabs, who left records of the kingdom, applied the term to the king, the capital, and the state. The 9th century Berber historian and geographer, I don't want to say this wrong, but Al-Yaqubi, that sounds so.
Let's just roll with that, because I'm not going to do any better.
Described ancient Ghana as one of the 3 most organised states in the region, others being Gao and Kanem in central Sudan. Its rulers were renowned.
I'm not even looking. There's some say. I don't even
The
need
rulers
to
were
look.
renowned for their wealth in gold, the opulence of their courts, and their warrior hunting skills. They were
Did you say warrior
That's what you wrote.
or warrior?
I said warrior.
I heard warrior.
I said warrior.
Are you worried? What are you worried about? You can't read.
They were also masters of the trading. It's because your font's so small. My phone font's big. I literally can't see this.
Because you're set 8.
Can you stop? Says the one who has to wear glasses now, so you have to pay to see it. Anyways, they were also masters of the trade in gold, which
But you can't step out of the house with your natural hair, so when you go from here.
But was I not like this? Have I not been like this for 3 weeks? So where do we go from here? Exactly. It's so irritating. Which drew North African merchants to the Western Sudan. The military achievements of these and later Western Sudanic rulers and the control over the region's gold mines constituted the next. What are these words? The Nexus? What's that?
That's what the car.
Yeah, Nexus.
I don't. Oh, next is the computer. See, yeah, some software.
Of the historical relations with merchants and rulers in North Africa and the Mediterranean. That was so long to
Is that
read.
Ghana?
Yeah.
That's some.
Not just Asamoah Gyan.
Yeah, not just Asamoah. That's some Ghanaian history. Now,
That was so long.
I heard in there what I comprehended from this city was Ghana used to be the title they gave to the king. So pretty much, that's quite mad. That is quite mad. That's all I got to say about that. No, Zimbabwe. And I'll put not just Robert Mugabe because I know Zimbabwe's. What do you even call them? Zims.
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 Sure.
Yeah, Zims. I'm not proud of that man, but we move. The earliest settler.
Sorry.
Mark. The
So Don't even have a watch.
All for you Zims out there. The earliest settlement of the area, now known as Zimbabwe, goes back about 100,000 years. Just let that sink in. Let's give that some time to marinate. That's what you check your watch. Since then, the area has been home to many great kingdoms and states. Great Zimbabwe, not even just Zimbabwe, Great Zimbabwe was famous for its large stone structures.
What?
Large stone structures.
Exactly.
I'm moving like her.
Yeah.
Other kingdoms. I'm not gonna say this right. Other kingdoms include the Mapung.
Why did you put these words in?
The Mapung.
That's not even that bad.
Mapungambwe.
Mapungabwe. Exactly. Who said
Mutapa. Rosvi. And Ndebele. Ndebele. Nah, in our language, there's something that I'm not going to say because this is a PG channel. In the 1880s, the country became a British colony called Southern Rhodesia. That just sounds clever. Which lasted until 1965 when the white minority declared independence from Britain. Okay, how does that work? To avoid having majority rule. Oh, that's how it works. After this, the country was known as Rhodesia. Clap name. In 1980, the country gained independence after a 15-year-long civil war. I thought Iron Man and Captain America were bad.
I knew make a reference.
15 years. Zimbabwe has since 1980 been led by, you could guess it, Robert Mugabe. I don't know why I'm laughing, I'm from Uganda, but we move. Cameroon. This is for my best friend out there. This is the only reason I put Cameroon in.
I don't know, how'd you say that name?
And he might not even read that, see this. Not just Samuel Eto'o.
Oh, right. The earliest inhabitants of Cameroon were the likely Bakas or Pygmies. They still inhabit the can you not?
I'm not hitting nowhere. I'm just moving my hands. I don't think the camera can see that, but carry on. Say it.
They still inhabit the forests of the South and East provinces. Batu speakers originating in the Cameroonian highlands were among the first groups to move out before other I can't read this.
Because you're sitting.
No, I literally can't see this. I'm not even joking.
Do you want my glasses?
Nah, no thanks. Before other invaders. During the late 90s... Okay, that's weird. That says That's weird. During the late 1770s and the early 1800s, the Fulani, a pastoral Islamic people of the Western Sahel, conquered most of what is now northern Cameroon, subjugating or displacing its largely non-Muslim inhabitants.
Whoa, that's some Cameroonian history. Now, that is quite interesting. The Fulani, a pastoral Islamic people of the Western Sahel. Some mad names.
Why are you wearing your glasses?
I don't need glasses. Do you want me to get my glasses?
No, but...
Nah,
okay.
Don't confuse yourself. Your brain
Don't
can't.
touch me.
Or what?
Wow.
I'm gonna put that Drake meme, but you know, you're not gonna see that. Anyway, if
Just read.
Ethiopia, what did I put for Ethiopia?
Not just
The marathon runners. Not just the marathon runners. I don't know how they can. I don't know how their lungs are like a foot
crazy.
deep. Johannes.
That's such a weird thing to say.
What?
A foot deep. Like.
Johannes IV, from 1872 to 1889 was his reign. Ethiopia was never colonized by a European power. I know Eden wanted me to say that. Eden. Because during that time when Europe had Africa on heavy ropes, like some of us still have rope band to this day. But Ethiopia were like, nah, colonization. Chat about colonization. No, not about colonization. And they were never, ever colonized by a European power. But they were occupied by the Italians in 1936. So they couldn't really escape. They just weren't fully taken over. However, several I I'm really moving like a
isn't
7.
it? No, move the font bigger.
Nice, calm. Several colonial powers had interests and designs in Ethiopia in the context of the 19th century scramble for Africa. Very significant, I've put in capital letters, because it is quite significant. No one ever took over Ethiopia, even though many people tried. I mean, Italy got kind of close for that. You didn't really do it, did you? And in English, and generally outside of Ethiopia, the country was once historically known as Abyssinia. Now that sounds interesting. That sounds exotic. This top... what's going on here? This...
Isn't there? What are these words you're doing?
This toponym was derived from the Latinized form of the ancient Habash. According to the Kebra Nagast Menelik, I founded the Ethiopian Empire in the 1st century BC. Okay. Around when the Aksumite Empire was established. Now, what you've just realised there is that I probably shouldn't have copied and pasted from this, but we move! Now, this country here, this next country, you can see about the passion in my voice. The beautiful, exquisite, scrumptious, voluptuous.
What did she say? It's so close to
The Pearl of Africa. The country I'm from, and if you still haven't, from all those adjectives and descriptions, somehow figured it out. First of all, you're set 8. Second of all, I'm talking about Uganda.
A is for
Americans want to bomb me.
You said that so wrong. It's not Uganda.
Uganda. The country of that interview.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
That interview.
Fred, do you recognize some of these things here?
Not just Idi Amin. You don't chat about that man there. But, and I'm not trusting you to read this. I don't want this one messed up.
I will literally read this one well.
Nah, you will.
I will literally will.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Uganda takes its home from the Buganda Kingdom, which encompasses a large portion.
Well, takes its home.
I swear that. Do you know what?
Uganda takes its home.
Let's start this again. Uganda takes its name from the Buganda Kingdom, which encompasses a large portion of the south of the country, including the capital, Kampala. The people of Uganda were hunter-gatherers until 1700 to until 1,700 to 2,300 years ago, when Bantu-speaking populations migrated to the southern part of the country. Sorry.
It's a bit much for you, isn't it?
From 1900 to 1920, a sleeping sickness epidemic in the southern part of Uganda, along the north shores of Lake Victoria, killed more than 250,000 people. That's quite sad.
I don't know why I put that in, but yeah, we
Why
move.
did you put that in?
It's
the only bad thing you've put about all the countries. Anyways, Uganda gained independence from the UK on the 9th of October 1962 with Queen Elizabeth II. I suppose that's our current queen.
Oh, of England.
Yeah.
I was scared you went of Uganda. I was actually going to slap you on the head. Yeah, the current queen.
Who's saying now? How could... Does that even sound like a Ugandan name? Elizabeth.
Yes, it does. What's... Just carry on reading.
As head of state and Queen of Uganda, in October 1963, Uganda became a republic, but it maintained its membership in the Commonwealth of Nations. I feel like we need to get more just to end on a bit.
Yeah, that's quite an L, isn't it? And yeah, pretty much that is an African history lesson.
Attempted lesson.
Attempted. Now, I'm never gonna say should have been a murder, but you know, AM is literally from Uganda, so that all links in, like that website. But very happy to have this set 8 on the channel. Obviously, she's probably come again another time.
If only we had the old videos still.
If you're an OG,
then you'll remember Punjabi banter. Another one. What was the other one?
you got that football banter.
We did another dancing video.
Yeah, no, we did like 2. We did bare.
Football banter. Oh, yeah.
I used to put banter on the top of everything. Yeah, now she'll probably be back another time. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like.
Subscribe.
Oh, so slow.
I
Subscribe.
didn't know you wanted me to. What were you waiting for? Don't sing the song. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah.
I'll be back again soon. God, that was hilarious.
Shot 3 car doors get popped in the A, man lurk on the T's like I'm from that place. Catch me up, man chef in that street. Shave, man dip him up and escape. Well, you know about big fat shank in your waist or a tinted dinger containing a gauge. Slap this dot shows fly in your face. Back to the block, how do you get pleased?